Good afternoon, everyone. I am fine. How are you? I hope you will be fine. Welcome back in my channel, Dr. Satyendra Kumar. Dear friends, if you want this type of videos related to mathematics for higher level, then you need to subscribe, share and like my videos and my channel. Today we will discuss limit and continuity of function of two variables. Now, directional derivative defined into variable function. Let f is defined on any subset S or equal to R square and C belongs to set S. Let U is equal to U1 comma U2 belongs to R square. Then the directional derivative of f at C in the direction of U is defined as limit h tending to 0 f c plus hu minus fc upon h, provided this limit exists and denoted by f dash c comma u. Okay. Now repeat the directional derivative. Let f is defined on S is any subset of R square and S belongs to S, and let U belongs to R square in two dimensional. In the directional derivative of f at C in the direction of U is defined as limit h tending to 0 f c plus hu minus fc upon h, provided this limit exists and denoted by f dash cu. Now problem. Let fxy is equal to xy square upon x square plus y e power 4 comma xy is not equal to 0 comma 0, and value of fxy is equal to 0 when x comma y equal to 0 0. Find the directional derivative. Find the directional derivative along u equal under root 2 comma under root 2 at origin, that is 0 comma 0. Okay. Now we have f dash cu equal to limit h tending to 0 fc plus hu minus fc upon h. This equal to limit h tending to 0 f value of c 0 comma 0 plus h under root value of u under root 2 comma under root 2 bracket close minus f00 that is value of c upon h. This is equal to limit h tending to 0. The value of f00 equal to 0. Now f h under root 2 comma h under root 2 upon h. Now putting the value of f h under root 2 upon h under root 2. Now h under root 2 h square into 2 upon 2 h square plus 4 h to the power 4 upon h. Okay. Now putting in this function, now x is equal to h under root 2 in this and y is equal to h under root 2. Now then we get limit h tending to 0 2 under root 2 h to the power 3 upon 2h to the power 3 1 plus 2h square. Then we get 2 cancel by 2 h cube cancel by h cube under root 2 upon 1 plus 0. This is equal to under root 2. Okay. This is the directional derivative, that is value of f dash cu. Now we have the partial derivative of the function of two variable can be denoted as now partial derivative f of x a comma b can be written as limit h tending to 0 f a plus h comma b minus f a b upon h. Similarly, partial differentiate with respect to y at point a b can be written as limit k tending to 0 f a b plus k minus f a b upon k. Okay. Now problem can be solved with the help of partial derivative. Now problem is if fxy is equal to x cube plus y cube upon x minus y at x not equal to y, when x is equal to y the value of function is equal to 0, then show that f is discontinuous. F is discontinuous at the origin but the partial derivative exists. But the partial derivative exists 0 0 at 0 0. Okay. Now answer. Let xy tending to 0 0 through the curve y is equal to x minus mx cube. Okay. Then we get limit xy tending to 0 comma 0 fxy is equal to limit x tending to 0 fx comma x minus mx cube. Therefore, it can be written as limit x tending to 0 Now putting the value of fxy, x is equal to x and y is equal to x minus mx cube. That is x cube. Okay, minus plus minus mx cube का whole cube upon x minus mx cube. Okay, now x cancel by this. Now taking common, x cube, then we get 1 minus plus 1 minus mx square whole cube upon mx square, mx cube, sorry. Now this cancel by this. Now putting the value of x 0, then we get 1 plus 1 minus 0 whole power 3 upon m. This is equal to 2 by m. Okay. Therefore, the limit depend on m. We can write limit depend on m. Therefore, the simultaneous limit does not exist. Since the value of limit depend on m, the different value of m, limit has different value. That is, it is not unique. Hence, the function is not continuous. Hence, the function is not continuous. Okay. Now, partial derivative exists. So, partial derivative fx00, this is equal to limit h tending to 0 f 0 plus h comma 0 minus f00 upon h. This is equal to limit h tending to 0. The value of f00 is equal to 0. Now, the value of fh0, h cube upon h minus 0 upon h, limit h tending to 0, h cube upon h square, h tending to 0 is equal to 0. Similarly, partial differential with respect to y, f00 is equal to limit k tending to 0, f0 plus 0 plus k minus f00 upon k. This is equal to limit k tending to 0. The value of this k cube minus k minus 0 upon k, this will be 0. Therefore, both partial derivative are exist and equal to 0. That is, partial derivative exist at origin. Okay, this is a complete solution. Problem is calculate fx00 comma fy00 if f such that r square tending to r be a function defined by fxy equal to xy square upon x square plus y to the power 4 for x comma y is not equal to 0 0 and f00 equal to 0. Okay. Now partial differentiation with respect to x at origin can be written as limit h tending to 0 f0 plus h minus f00 upon h. The value of 0 0 is equal to 0. Now this value of this f0 plus h, that is 0 minus 0 upon h, limit h tending to 0. Since by putting in fxy x equal to h and y is equal to 0, then we get 0, but f00 always 0. Similarly, partial differentiation with respect to y can be written as limit k tending to 0 f0 plus 0 comma 0 plus k minus f00 upon k. That is limit k tending to 0 upon k, value of f00 equal to 0, and putting in fxy x is equal to 0 and y is equal to k, then we get 0. This is equal to 0. Okay. Now next topic is matrix of derivative. Matrix of derivative. Matrix of derivative. Let f such that r to the power n tending to r to the power m be given by f x1 comma x2 up to dot xn equal to f1 f2 dot dot fm. Okay, we have fi r to the power n equal to r for every I equal to 1 2 3 dot dot m. Then the matrix of derivative, del f is denoted as del f is equal to del 1 f1 del 2 f1 dot dot del n f1. Now second row del 2 del 1 f2 del 2 f2 dot dot del n f2. Now in last term, that is last row, del 1 fm del 2 fm dot dot del n fm. We have del I fj is equal to del fj upon del xi. Okay, for every I comma j has comfortable value. Now problem define on matrix derivative. Now find the matrix of derivative. Problem is find the matrix of derivative. Matrix of derivative of f such that r square tending to r square given by fxy equal to x plus y comma xy. Under what condition? under what condition it will be singular? It will be singular. Okay. Now repeat the question. Find the matrix of derivative of a mapping f such that r square tending to r square given by fxy equal to x plus y comma xy. Under what condition it will be singular matrix? Now first we calculate del 1 f1. This is equal to del 1 del upon del x. Now f1 x plus y. Therefore differential with respect to it, we get y. We get 1. Now del 1 f2 is equal to del upon del x xy. This is equal to y. Okay. Del 2 f1, this is equal to del upon del y x plus y equal to 1. Now del 2 f2 is equal to del upon del y xy. This is equal to x. Okay. Therefore the matrix of derivative of f, therefore matrix of derivative of f is denoted by del f is equal to del 1 f1 del 2 f1 del 1 f2 del 2 f2. This is equal to del 1 f1 1 del 2 f1 1. The value of del 1 f2 y. The value of del 2 f2 x. Okay. This is the matrix of derivative of f denoted by del f. But here question is under condition that it will be singular matrix. Now we can calculate here determinant of del f. This is equal to 1 1 y x. This is equal to x minus y. It is singular. It will be 0 only when, that is, it will be 0 only when x is equal to y. That is matrix of derivative is singular only when x is equal to y. Okay, student?